It's tax day. Tax day? What does that mean? Oh, it's a video. Oh, no, not another video on at the Mr. Blue View. That's at THEMRBLUE number 4 while you. That's at symbol THEMRBLUE number 4 while you. Yeah, also known as Mr. Blue for you 972. MRBLUE number 4 while you 1972. Yeah. It's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. Hump day. I'm Donkey. And I'm Taz. And we're going to introduce Mr. Bluefield right after we go and hump, right? Yeah, Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. And it's April 15th, 2026. That makes it tax day. And that's the video's name. Tax day, and then exclamation point with my thumb. And in parentheses would be this, 2026. So we're going to call it tax day, exclamation point, 2026. Got it? Yeah, okay. Let's go up. Just get him on. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, here's Mr. Blueview. Here's Mr. Blueview. Yeah, Mr. Blueview. It's supposed to take 2-minute intro, not 1 minute and 15 seconds. Anyways, I'm Mr. Blue for you. And you're not. I'm also known as Crazy Garrison. And you're not. And, it's Wacky Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. It's 2:05 p.m. Central Time. Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. Because people go crazy because Sunday, Monday, Tuesday over with, and then they got Thursday, Friday, Saturday coming. It's also called Hump Day. It's in the middle of the week. You start Sunday church, Monday, Tuesday working, Wednesday working, Thursday, Friday working, and Saturday you're off. There you go. You go like, and they get up right in the middle. They feel like they're on a hump, going over it, back into freedom of the weekend. It's also tax day. So today we're going to call this video Tax Day, exclamation point, and in parentheses, 2026, which is this is parentheses. Wednesday. What do you do on a Wacky Wednesday, Hump Day, and Tax Day? Well, people pay their taxes. Go out and they pay your taxes. Taxes. That's when the government pays taxes to you. Wait, you pay the taxes to the government? What the crap? How come you have to pay property tax? If you bought property and you own it and it's yours, why do you have to pay taxes every year to the government? Does that mean that you're renting it from the government every year? You're still paying for it? Why doesn't the government pay you for using your land? I mean, what if they just, the government gives you money for taxes? The people get the tax money back. You pay your property tax, and then they keep it in a reserve for you till you retire, and then they get back to you. Why even property tax? I don't get that. And then if you die, there's an estate tax. If someone inherits your land, they get inheritance tax. They call it inheritance, but it's actually a death tax. They tax you when you're dead, so that anybody who inherited your land, they have to pay a tax on it in order to get it. So let's say you left them a house, they'll have to sell the house and then pay taxes on it. Or if they want to keep the house, pay tax on the house to keep the house because it's now theirs. But the government also gets a piece of the action. So, and if you found treasure in your own yard, you'll have to pay a tax on that too. Because when you win the lottery, the government also wins and gets to take up almost half of it because it's a tax, treasure tax. You find treasure, they'll tax it. You win the lottery, they'll tax it. You die and leave your estate to someone else, they'll tax it. When you're born, you get taxed. Birth tax. Everybody gets taxed. Your parents have to pay extra taxes for when you're a kid. And when you go to college and all this stuff like that, if you go to college, you pay taxes and whatever. Anyways, why so many taxes? Just lay off the inheritance tax should be not there, and the property tax shouldn't exist. But I can understand every other tax. And what do they do with the taxes anyways? Sometimes they just blow it, or they just put it in your pocket and they dance around with it. What is stupid people? Anyways, I'm Mr. Blue, you're not. And that's what I think about taxes. Some taxes are okay. Some taxes are stupid. Anyways, Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday's over with, Sunday's always gone. Sunday was church day, then Monday, Tuesday, they're all gone. And today's Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday's on their way. And of course, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, gone. So your hump day is Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday you're over there. So anyways, that's what happens. That's why you're stuck in between 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday. Hump day. Okay? Not because people hump. Okay, now, Let's see what the donkey and Taz are going to sing about tax day, which is also hump day. On tax day, we're going to hump, yeah. Tax day, we're going to hump, yeah, 'cause it's hump day Wednesday. Wacky, wacky Wednesday, we go wacky, 'cause we can't wait till next Wednesday to hump again. Yeah, let's go do the taxes. Yeah, let's go do the taxes. Yeah, let's go do our taxes. Yeah, let's go hump, 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 hump. Let's go hump, 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 hump. 'Cause when you're humping, you forget about taxes. Yeah, once the taxes are done, once they're done and they're paid for, it's time to hump, 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 and kiss my butt, kiss my patootie. Kiss her patootie. Yeah, yeah. Kiss my patootie. Kiss my patootie. Yeah, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week. And pay your taxes. And don't forget to hump. Bye-bye. Yeah, bye. Okay, that was useless. Anyways, bye, everybody. See you next week. Don't forget about the aliens who also tax us because you pay the alien tax, which is a secret tax that they don't tell you about. I'm not crazy. You are. Oh.